welcome back to another episode of Dreamcatchers presents the Jason Smith Show, where we don't chase dreams, we catch them. And who am I sitting with today? Who is on the left of me right now? Hey, listen, y'all need some food? No. Hey, you hungry?
Are you hungry?
Is your stomach growling? Is your stomach rumbling? Did you open up the fridge and you ain't see nothing there? Huh? Did you call the restaurant but the restaurant closed? Did you try DoorDash but the DoorDash person not coming with your food? Or they say they dropped it off, but it ain't there when you go look, so then you try to get a refund and say it's not there, but then, now you can't get the refund because you did it too many times? Or maybe I'm just thinking about me. My bad. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. My bad. I'm over here airing my laundry. But I am here with a chef. I am here with a culinary monster. A culinary beast. I am here with Sydney Harris. Sydney!
Hi, everybody.
How are you doing today?
I'm good. I'm very excited to be here. I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm excited.
It's okay to be nervous. I'll tell people that if you weren't nervous, that means that you didn't care that much. Yeah. You only nervous when you care about something. That's true. You feel what I'm saying?
That's true.
It's very true. So if you don't get nervous, you got to really look in the mirror. Is this really what I want to do? Is this really what I want to do? But no, I was ecstatic. One reason why I asked you on, because I saw the hustle. I see the hustle.
Yes, cooking every day.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. People are like, how are you cooking every day? I'm like, y'all,
I don't know how you do it.
You just do it.
So the first question I like to ask, knowing that you are the culinary beast, the culinary monster that you are, what is the dream?
I really just want to inspire people. I don't want people to be scared to do anything. I want people to follow their dreams, whatever it is, whatever it may be. Just do what you love to do. Make sure it's something that you love to do. I want everyone to taste my food and, just like it and let me know how it is and, let them inspire too.
You want to bless people's taste buds.
Yes. I want you to try the food. I'm like, did you cook this or did your grandma cook? I want you to taste the love in my food. So, yes, that's the best part of my job. Like, getting a reaction to everyone trying my food, that's what keeps me going. They're like, it's just amazing. Seeing everybody's reaction is amazing.
Man, cooking hard.
It is. I see, now that I cook every day, I see why our grandmas were up.
They was up.
They were up the day before, making sure that the dinner was ready for Sunday. I'm like, why is Granny cooking? I'm like, no. And, my grandma, she caters too, and she always tell me, make sure, you can prep it. And I'm like, no, I'm going to do it today. And
so is that where you got the cooking from? Would you say what inspired you to be a chef?
Yes, my grandma, she caters, she cooks. She's been cooking all her life. She still cooks for the church, our church, Metropolitan Missionary Baptist Church. She cooks for them faithfully, as well as doing catering events, funerals, all type of things. So, yeah, that was probably the first, big chef in our family. But everybody in my family knows how to cook. My mom, my dad. Everybody, you take pieces from everyone and learn, put it together and make it your own.
So when did it kick in that I want to be a chef? Was that always the goal? Or?
Honestly, I never knew that I was going to do this. I think it was COVID year when it was okay, you have to figure something out. And not that I wasn't doing anything before that, because I had my own business, my wig business, wigs at 15. But then after 2 years, I think that's when COVID hit. And it was just okay, it gave, I feel everyone time to reflect and, just switch gears. That's when things switch gears for me.
So what was going through your head? So you okay, you started the business at 15, COVID hit. What are you thinking? Are you thinking, I can't do this wig stuff no more? Or I need, why did you feel like you had to go a different route?
So I feel when COVID hit, it affected a lot of people. A lot of people were out of jobs or this and that. So it gave people, time to just sit home, reflect. I feel people had a lot of time on their hands to learn different skills, whether it's hair or, DIY projects at home, different things. So I feel it was that, as well as when we were in a recession, it's I was selling custom-made wigs made on a sewing machine. So those wigs are running anywhere from $200 to $500. So I feel people couldn't spend, that same amount of money at that time to, spend on wigs. So I'm okay, what is something, this is exactly what went through my mind. I'm like, what is something that people need every day? Like, what's something that people have to spend their money on no matter what? If it's a recession, like, you can't live without it. I'm like, cooking. I'm cooking every day anyways to feed myself, to feed my family. So I'm like, okay. Like, and I would post my food, and that's when I feel like I would get like feedback. People like, oh my God, like, can I buy a plate? Like, this looks so good. And that's like when I seen the potential. I'm like, okay, like, this could really be something.
So you started, so basically COVID hit. You like, okay, let's figure something out. You start cooking. Did you know that your cooking was that good to the point where everybody else would taste it and want to eat it? Or were you like a little self-conscious, like, man, I think it's good, but man, what are other people going to think about it?
I feel like it was just home cooking at first, but then like once different people tried it, it was like, okay, like, like once you get the different reviews, you're like, okay,
you
like
good.
this person likes it, this person likes it, this person,
hold on.
this. And, like, you get different type of people to try. Like, that's what I want. Like, everybody to come try my food. It doesn't matter, like, what gender, what race, no matter, like, who you are. Like, everybody's welcome to come try my food. Like, that's the goal. So, yes.
Listen, I cook for me, but I'm too scared to cook for other people. I don't want the reviews. I don't
want to know.
You know what I'm saying? And the one thing I definitely don't want is for somebody to taste my shit and know that it's nasty, but then not say nothing.
Okay. Yeah, you gotta have tasters. Like, before, like, you put something on them, you gotta like, have somebody try. You're like, what you think about this? Or so.
Man, that's my worst fear. But okay, boom. So chefing, boom, boom, boom. What is your favorite dish to make?
Honestly, it's probably soul food because that's what I make the most. I make that literally every Sunday unless it's like a family event going on or I'm like out of town. Soul food is every Sunday. You guys don't miss.
So y'all need to make sure
soul
y'all
food
tap
is
in.
Every Sunday. Like that's probably my favorite.
I'm tapping in. This Sunday I'm getting some soul food.
It is. Oh my! We have a pop up this Sunday actually too.
I'm popping up.
You have to pop up.
I'm popping up.
It's gonna be a whole bunch of black owned business there. So
where is it at?
Wait. It's called the Revo Field Day. It's at a park. Plenty different like companies are running it. The Re-Rock, that's the shoe store that's like right by, where I serve my food at. Mm-hmm. It's a whole bunch of different people. Tattoos, shoes. It's gonna be amazing.
No, you gotta give me that information.
Yes,
because I'm gonna pop up and I'm about to go crazy. I'm about to get this food.
I love to make soul food because I just feel like it's a lot of work that goes into it, but you can taste the passion, So
the love.
Yeah, a lot goes into it, but those are like the meals that, do the best. They taste the best. A lot of love and work goes into them.
That's the most important thing that I like that you said, love, bro. And especially when you were saying you're looking for something that everybody will forever need. Ain't nobody gonna ever stop needing food. Ain't nobody gonna ever stop needing food.
Some food.
You're gonna have to eat eventually. Listen. You know what I'm saying? So if you're gonna eat, you might as well
eat good.
Eat good. You feel what I'm saying? Yes. So what is your least favorite dish to make?
Least favorite dish. That's hard. I never thought about that. My least favorite dish to make. I would have to think about that one.
Okay, we're gonna come back because I want to know the answer. Because like I like asking the best, but I like asking the least too. Because like I like to see the spectrum. I like to see the difference because I know my favorite food of all time is salmon. Mm-hmm. Oh, and my little cousin is a chef. Really? She a beast too.
What's her name?
Her name Trinity. Her TikTok is called Chef with Trent. You should check that out.
I gotta go check that out. I never.
You gotta check that out. She got a video with like a lot of
yes,
views.
Yes, hey girl, I'm gonna go look for her.
Check her out. You know what I'm saying? You could be a mentor.
Yeah.
Because she need that because that's what she want to do.
She can learn from me.
She was born 2009.
I can learn from her.
You know? Right, yeah. Have you ever heard of salmon lasagna?
I never heard of that.
Man,
before. I heard of like the seafood lasagna, but I haven't heard of that one.
You gotta try my cousin.
That
salmon
sounds good.
lasagna.
And I love salmon, girl. Can I please get a plate?
That's my favorite food. I say that because salmon is my favorite food. Yes. So that's my favorite food to make. But I hate making. That is a tough question.
Yeah, I'm
not gonna lie. So no, we definitely go come back to that. But okay, so boom, you at the pop-up shops, people calling hey, Sydney, let me get this. What's the next move? Like in your head, what's the next plans for the culinary, for the food business?
So I do have a food truck. My birthday just passed in July. I just turned 21. A lot of people are shocked to know that. Like when they be like, you're just 20, I'm just 21 years old. So my 21st birthday just passed, and I was actually gifted a food truck for my birthday.
What
the best gift in the world. Shout out. They know. And
That
that's all I'm gonna say.
that's absolutely so that's just God. That's God
Yes.
seeing what's going on.
I
and
was
like,
just
hey,
about
I'm
to say,
gonna
like, you
bless
never ever know where your blessings are gonna come from. Like, it's nothing that I asked for. It's like I feel when you do good to people, people will do good to you back. So
You
I
get what
didn't
you get
know-
out what you put in.
I did not know anything about me getting a food truck. Like, I was so surprised. It was crazy. But yeah, so I have a food truck. It's in the process of getting renovated. And then as soon as it's done getting renovated, that's when we go through the process of getting it, inspected, getting everything, make sure everything is right. So
So
I
that
can't
food
wait.
truck,
I'm looking forward to that.
that's gonna be posted all over and all these events.
It's gonna be everywhere. It's gonna be everywhere. And I was actually in a food truck competition. This was last year. Do you know who Grove Hero is?
Yeah.
Yes, we were all. It was a whole bunch of different people. It was probably about maybe. If I was to estimate,
I think I
it was
might
like
remember he was
10 to
giving away
12
a
different chefs.
food
He was
truck.
giving away a food truck.
Yeah.
And LB Quick, I don't know his real name. He won it. Shout out to you because he definitely deserved that. He won the food truck, and it was like so many rounds, and it was just strictly based off like the different votes. So he put like the different names up. He's like, like, who do you want to win? And it went probably like 5 or 6 different rounds. If it was about like 10 of us, I made it to like the second to last round. It was me and him, and he won. And I was like, oh my God. And I was so heartbroken.
So
but
close.
I feel like everything happens for a reason. Everything
You
happens
still
for-
got yours.
Yes, that's something like, like a year later, because God will just, show you, okay, not right now, but, I didn't forget about you. So
See, God was just unveiling. He picked up the curtain a little bit so you can see. Oh,
Yes.
shoot. So I
it's
want that food truck.
obtainable. Like, okay, it's not too far. It wasn't, no. It's like not right now. It wasn't too far. And, yeah, so as soon as my food truck gets renovated, I will be super happy to have it all over the city. And I even just want to, like, because like Mario Bradley, that's the Grove Hero guy. He takes his like food truck and he does like different tours, and he was just in Milwaukee. So I want to be able to do the same thing, like travel all over and everybody try my food, not just in our city but in other cities as well.
Take over.
So,
a
that would
chef,
be amazing.
a chef, take over.
Yes.
I just got done talking about my little cousin. What advice would you give my little cousin? What advice would you give aspiring chefs? Because the fact that you're 21 and already doing this is insane, bro. I'm gonna just tell you that.
It's a blessing.
It's crazy
honestly.
because I know a lot of 20. I mean, I was once 21. I know a lot of 21-year-olds. Man, 21-year-olds. Obviously, you still trying to figure out life.
Yes,
but the fact that
like-
you have, same thing I tell her. The fact that you have a
gift.
You feel what I'm saying? Something that makes other people happy. Something that fills other people's hearts. Yes. Something that makes people feel loved. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like it ain't no better way to show love than to cook for somebody.
It's not like
I'm feeding you, bro. I'm giving you the necessities of life.
So much love goes into cooking. Like,
so
that's the best thing to do.
So that's what I'm about to ask. So is that the best thing? Like, what is the best part of cooking for you?
Yeah, people's reactions. It's crazy because this girl, she literally just told me the other day, and she was just saying, like, I was having a bad day, and, like, I made, like, a banana pudding, and she ordered a plate, but she didn't know, like, I, like, threw one in there for her. And she was like, I was just, like, having the worst day, like, and your food, just, like, seeing you. Because people don't know, like, I stopped doing delivery since I got the food truck, but since I've been cooking for 2 years, I would do, like, pickups and delivery. So it's always me, like, it's me cooking. It's me when I go drop off the food to my customers, and she was just saying, like, your food, like, our conversation makes my day. Not trying to get emotional, but
no.
That's the best part for real. Just like people's reactions and getting to meet everybody. That's the best part. I love my job.
See, the fact that you're so emotionally attached to the feeling that you get from making, like, it's not even the food. That's not the goal. The goal is spreading love. The goal is making other people happy, bro. I tell Joe this all the time. There is no greater feeling in the world than making somebody else happy and knowing that smile is because of you. Yes. You feel what I'm saying? That's by far the greatest gift. So, okay, boom. You go, you're chefing, boom, boom, boom. You only 21 years old. Yeah, what advice would you give some aspiring chefs, some little girls? They like, man, when I get 21, Trinity, she was born in 2009, so what is she, like 14, 15?
Yes, I was just about to say about 14, 15 years.
So she looking at you like, I want to be there. Yes. What could you tell her?
I would say just keep working hard. If you know that that's what you want to do, if it makes you happy, that's how I feel like that something is for you. Like you said, if you can impact people and make people feel good, you're not hurting anybody, you're not, trying to get back on anybody, like, just keep going. If that's what you want to do, that's what I tell everybody. Just like you said, don't chase your dreams, but catch your dreams. Like, just do it. Because I feel like for a long time, because this is like another part of the story. I know you said like we'll get into that, but
No,
like,
keep going.
I
Hey,
went
go.
to college for like 2 years and like just knowing like that's not what I wanted to do. So yeah, just following your heart for real. Just I'm like, that's not what I want to do. And I was sitting in class and I'm like, no, like I'm not.
No, trust me, I
I'm
feel
like,
you.
no. But it's crazy because it's like when I stopped going to college, that's when literally like that's when like the food truck competition came up because that was in like August and yeah, we were like in some. It was about to be starting back, you know, to go back to school. So yeah, I just feel like just follow what you want to do. Don't always listen to because people may not know what's best for you. But people will try to tell you, you know, like what you should be doing. So I did college for 2 years thinking that, like, that's what I was supposed to be doing. And in my heart, I don't feel like that's what I was supposed to be doing. So
Where were you in college for?
I was at Mount Mary University for business administration, actually. But that was the thing. I didn't feel like I was learning very much business.
Yes.
Like, I'm like, okay. And people will try to tell you, know, they're like, oh, yeah, you know, like once you get like deeper into your years, you'll learn more. But no, like I will never forget the moment I was sitting in class. It was like a literature class or something. And we were talking about like a poem about like birds or something. And I'm just literally,
Like, what am I doing here?
I'm like, wait, no, this is not what I'm paying my money for. Like, I probably only took maybe like 2 business classes out that whole 2 years.
That's
And I just feel like, yeah. Because it's, you know, like, especially nowadays. Oh, that's another thing I would say. Like, take advantage of, like, what we have, you know, like, everybody, or, you know, like, back then they didn't have, like, social media, and things to look up, you know, like, videos to do this and learn that. I feel like nowadays you can learn anything on, you know, YouTube, the internet, so, yeah.
That's one reason why, like, man, listen, I went to school, all that, and I think college is a scam.
Yeah.
Now.
Right before y'all
That's what I'm
jump, don't
saying.
jump. Everybody that goes to college,
Yeah,
jump.
they go, hop on my-
We're not.
I got a degree
If
and
you
I'm
went
sitting here
to-
telling you this.
Like,
College is a scam.
you
Now,
have to pay to learn.
now, some people need that degree.
Yes.
If you gonna be a doctor,
Go to college. Go,
nigga,
yes.
you better go to
That's
college and get your
right.
degree. Because you ain't finna be working on me or my family. and you
Please
ain't got your
don't.
degree.
Please don't.
You want to be a teacher, you better go get your. So it's certain professions that need it, but if you do not need it, like for even my profession here, I ain't gonna lie, I don't feel like I needed that degree because, especially like you said, with the mediums that we got now, YouTube,
You don't, yeah.
I don't need, bro. I have learned more through my own experience of trial and
Yes.
error than somebody trying to sit there and tell me, especially people who haven't done it. The main thing I don't
Talk
like.
about it. I'm glad that you said that.
These teachers sitting up
on the
here,
road.
you ain't even doing what you teaching, and you trying to teach me how to do it. I'm sitting over here writing articles for the most listened to radio station in Wisconsin, and I'm trying to go to school, and you trying to teach me how to write an article?
Yeah, that's fine.
You're not even a journalist. You trying to teach me how to? So you feel what I'm? So it's to a certain extent, obviously the money because it's bro. First off, I should not be paying you $200,000.
Right, I'm
for
like, you shouldn't
education.
have to pay to learn. School is expensive. Like, I don't understand.
Then they force you, and on top of it's too much stuff. Like they literally force you to go into debt. What type of system is forcing an 18-year-old kid to get himself in all his debt?
And
just
they talk about that for school, but we can't go, like you said, you know, like, go buy homes, go get a loan for your business. You will have to jump through hoops for things like that. But school, they'll give you that loan.
You getting that loan for school, and you getting
They'll
the
give
for that
you
loan for
any
school.
loan for school. And I'm like, no.
So no, I think college is for some people. College is not for everybody. I'm all for learning what you want to learn, following your passion. Yes. What is it that makes you happy, bro? What is it like when you doing it? You so locked in, you're not even thinking about the rest of the world. What is it that gives you that feeling of, bro? If I did this for the rest of my life for free, I would be good. That's the way I kind of look at stuff. Like if I would do it for like I would be. Well, I am doing this for free. Right? I'm
like I was cooking there. I'm like I have to cook for my family regardless.
You feel
so
what I'm
you know,
saying?
yeah.
So like, and that's what you go cook regardless. You don't have to do that, bro. Even if you had another job, you go end up cooking. So it's the fact that now you can do this as your main thing while making other people happy, while filling other bellies, and while putting money in your pockets as well. Because I see this going to national. I see this global.
I can't wait. Like,
I see it everywhere.
the sky's
So
the limit.
you just gave advice. Can you think of the best piece of advice that you've ever received, or some of the best advice that you've ever received?
I think I did prepare for that one. Hold on.
Let's go.
Hold
Hey,
on, wait. I think I did.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
But yes, hold on, wait. Give me 1 second, y'all.
No, you good. Find the answer. We need the answer. We need the real answer.
The real deal. Hold on. Oh, yeah. That's literally what I said. Just like to listen to yourself, not always just, like not go with your first mind, but don't just always go off what someone says or be like, oh, yeah, I think you should do this, like I feel like just, listen to yourself. Don't compare your journey to anyone else's. Yeah, everybody, it's only one you. This journey is yours. You can't compare your journey to someone else's,
Everybody has their own path. Every human in life has their own path. The problem is Billy over here in this path, trying to look in Joel's path.
Yes,
and hey, how Joel got that? Bro, if you just focused on your path, you would get to wherever you're trying to go. And when you talk about how stop listening to people, because, bro, God gave you the vision for a reason. He did not give your vision.
Yes, everybody
to
may not
else.
see it.
They don't see it.
And like you say, you have to be mindful who you take advice from, because like you said, someone can be giving you an advice, and I take advice with a grain of salt because people can give you advice, and, like you said, they're not in your shoes. They haven't done what you've done. They don't have the same goals as you. So how could you, tell me how to go about things, So just take advice with a grain of salt for sure.
Advice is cool, and I would listen. I would hear the advice. But if I don't feel like that's going to adequately propel me to the next level, if I don't feel like that is the right thing for me, I'm not taking it. I'm not doing it, bro. I don't care. What the... Bro,
like you say, I'm going to go consult with God. I'm going to ask God, go pray about it, go see what I'm supposed to be doing. Because like you said, it's God gave you that vision. If I would have listened to, to what people had said, I'll still be in college. Like you said, in debt, in college, unhappy, probably be depressed.
No, for real, though.
Horrible.
No, it's not. Even family.
Yeah.
Listen, I love my family.
I love my family. I know they're going to watch this.
I love my family. I couldn't listen to everything y'all telling me to do.
Yes, I'm sorry.
I had to go my way. I had to go my path. And you see how it's still working out. Yes. Same for you. You see how when you go your path, when you are going the path that God directed you to go, you cannot lose. Because even when you fall, even when you mess up, okay, I know not to do that no more. Yes. Okay, I found a better way to do that. That's what it's all about. So with all of this, Sydney, with all this going crazy, how do you define success throughout all of this? Because I know some people will obviously say money. If I'm making $1 million, I'm successful.
Right.
Some people would say freedom. If I'm able to do whatever I want to do in life, I'm successful.
So
what would you say? How would you define success?
Look, me prepared for this question.
I love it. No, hey, listen, I love people
I had to prepare a little bit because I was nervous.
No, prepare. Trust me. Hey, y'all, the rest of y'all who coming on, prepare.
Yes, prepare, but no. So, like you said, I used to think that success was just making a certain amount of money or just having a certain, status or, job, things like that. Going to college, graduating college, this and that and all those things. But I feel like as I got older, success is really just, like you said, walking in your purpose that God has for you. Being able to walk in your purpose, make people happy, make an impact on people, and just take care of your business, taking care of your family. If you do all of those things, you're already successful. No dollar amount can tell you whether or not you're successful. I can have $1 in my pocket. I'm successful.
Yes,
okay? I'm happy. So, yeah.
Bro, if you following your dreams, you are successful. People put so much emphasis on monetary gain. And listen, I love money. I'm grateful to come from a family with money. You feel what I'm saying? So I understand what money is and what it can do. However, it's imaginary. That value is imaginary. I'm more so infatuated with the things that you can do with money. The fact that you can use that as a resource to change the world. You can use that as a resource to put your family in a better position. But the money within itself, bro, I could be dead broke and I would be a success. Why? Because I tried, bro. I tried all these different dreams. What you're doing, you're literally out here following a passion. That is success, bro. Because most people don't even take the first step. Most people don't even try, bro.
Yes,
because of the
so
risk
scared.
of failure, bro. Like, exactly. Like, people are scared. Like, why do you think people are scared to follow their dream? Like, it's like they know I got this passion that I want and I'm trying to get to it.
I don't know if people are scared or if people are comfortable, because I feel like, because somebody told me, like, they asked me, or I forgot like how the conversation went, but we were talking about like jobs and versus, like being an entrepreneur. And I said that I feel like the harder route is to go be an entrepreneur rather than, because jobs will take your dream by just trying to give you, a dollar amount, like we're going to give you this amount. But if you follow your dream, and like I said, like if you're walking in your purpose, you can make way more than that. So, yeah, I just feel like people get comfortable with doing the ordinary. That's all.
That's crazy, because that's a fact.
Yes.
And I think that's why people keep regular
easy.
jobs, because it's safe.
It's easy.
I know
It's
I'm
secure,
get this
it's
check.
guaranteed income. But when you bet on yourself, I feel like the harder decision is always like the one that's going to get you the more gain on it, with anything.
If people
that's
realize
harder
that,
to
like you saying, if people realize that, all you got to do is take the risk. Mm-hmm. That risk will pay off, but you have to take the risk, bro. You got to put yourself out there. Like, how many people like me, I would be scared. Oh, my God.
For people to try your food.
To cook some food and have people try it. Like, that fear is what's going to keep me from ever being a chef. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, obviously, like, friends and family, eventually I'll let. But I'm not finna be giving this to the masses and over here bragging. Hey, listen, this shit right here, I'm not finna be on that. But no, it's that fear and it's that comfortability. I think that a lot of people are comfortable with playing it safe, bro. A lot of people are comfortable with not chasing or that dream just because they know if they do get that, they have the responsibility to keep it. Yes. If they do get what they ask for, they have the responsibility to maintain it and take it to another level. Yes. And people are scared of that. That's true. But you're not. That's why you sitting here.
I'm not scared.
You're a dream catcher. And I love it.
Thank you.
So, if your family could describe you in 3 words.
I wish I could get them on the phone right now.
What do you think they would say? What do you think they would say? You obviously don't know. Yes. But what do you think they would say?
I feel like they would say that I'm outgoing, a lot of fun to be around, just humble, just all around, just a good person to just, like I said, just be around, honestly. So,
how do you handle criticism?
Honestly, I love criticism because I feel like it makes you better. And if you want to be good at anything, you have to be able to take that, because I feel like people don't. It's all about how you accept it. It's not like, because how they say, like communication is key, but I don't think that communication is key. It's the way that you perceive it, because somebody can say something, but it's your response to it. So I just feel like criticism, especially like with what I do, is great to me. It makes the next person's experience better. So, yes.
I like how you said it's how you perceive it, bro. Because I too love criticism, because criticism is a way that to make you better.
How are you supposed to get better? Yeah.
Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Tell me where I messed up. Now, obviously, some people are more sedacious with it. Some people are just hating type deal. But I'm cool with that criticism too. No, honestly, I don't care. Like, I mean, I think it's because when you're so comfortable with yourself and when you're so confident in your abilities, bro, no matter what, I'm going to believe in myself. Now, if I feel like that criticism is constructive, I'm going to apply it. I'm going to say, okay, I did have a hole here, and I need to feel that, and maybe this is going to help. But I do think some people are just soft, and some people, they can't take criticism at all, and they start crying and pouting and stuff. It ain't no way you go get better if you just sitting there crying and pouting every single time somebody tell you that something they don't like about what you did, bro. Yes. Like, it don't, bro. Get over it. Like, man, my bad. I don't want to start. No,
I understand what you, because me and my cousin Caprice, we were just talking about this today. Because like I was discussing with this guy, he used to. Well, I'm not gonna say too much, but it's like we were discussing. I was talking to this other person, and we were just talking about like my food truck, and like he was kind of like in the industry or whatever. So we were talking about. He was like, like it could take. Like, like up to 2 years, and, people tell you, oh, like I know like this person and it took them this long. But like you said, I just feel like everybody's journey is different. And she was just telling me, like like we were saying about the advice earlier, like you can hear everyone's advice, but still do your own thing. And she was just telling me, like we may not want to hear certain things, but people always tell you things out the goodness of their heart. Like they don't say anything to, like make you feel any type of way. So yeah, I just feel like that was a really good gym. She was telling me, like people, just listen. So that was a really good gym.
How was your childhood?
It was good.
What was your childhood? Because so because some people, they say their childhood made them who they are. I mean, they had to work hard. They had to grind. So they got that foundation. Some people say, hey, my childhood was laid back, chill. And that gives me the freedom right now to go crazy and do what I want to do. How was your childhood? What would you say? Yes. Where did it fit in those categories?
I feel like, because a lot of people, they try to, like make it seem as if, like, oh, like their childhood was, this and that. I'm not going to sit up here and lie. And I wasn't, like silver spoon, but I had both of my parents in my life. I was grateful enough, to have both of my parents in my life and a great support system when it came to my grandparents and everyone. So my childhood was really good. Like, I have a whole lot of good memories and everything. But like I said, like, and I was never, like, forced to, like, work or, like, pay any bills, anything like that. I know people have, like, stricter parents, but my parents never, ever forced me to work or anything like that. The first, I've never really worked a job ever. Like, the first job I've had was, like, caddying at, like, the little, like, the country club, like, the golf club.
That's a nice
and even
job.
then, it was, like, things that, like, I wanted to do. Like, I wanted to go make my own money because, like I said, like, coming from a good family, like, you make sure, like, everything was took care of. Like, we never went hungry without clothes,
Yeah.
So, like, having nice things, like, you want to keep that. So, you're like, okay, like, what can I do to make my own money and take the load off of your parents? So, yes, I had a great childhood. Shout out to my mom and my dad.
I love it. I just wanted to get that out real quick because because childhood to me is the most precious time. I think childhood is, man, the closest thing to heaven on earth that you can possibly get.
Yeah, I was just about to say, and I tell like my little sisters, like young people all the time, like, and it's crazy because how like you get older and you look at things, you're like, oh wait, that was like, I should have listened. When they say, like enjoy your childhood and being in school, being able to play, not having to pay any bills, like, man, just enjoy your childhood. That was like, that's why I'm like, no, that was the best time of my life.
And it's so frustrating because like these kids gonna act just how we act, and it's gonna go in one and out the other.
Yeah,
I'm trying to tell you, bro. This is the most precious time you will ever have in life. Like, bro, childhood was absolutely phenomenal. Like you said, there was no worries, there was no stress.
We never had to worry about anything. Didn't have to pay a Wi-Fi bill, like bill.
I had to worry about nothing.
Yes, everything.
I didn't even have to worry about getting money. Like, I didn't have to worry about it. Hey, can I have $20 the football game tonight?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Our mom, she had us know. This is like my mom, our auntie. She'll be like, okay, like we want to always go skating at Butler Skateland on like Saturdays. And this is like the most we had to worry about. My mom be like, and every like black mom probably said this, they be like, okay, well I'll take you, but like y'all friends, somebody else, mama gonna have to pick you up. Like somebody else gonna have to pick you up. That was like our biggest worry. Like, dang, we want to go skating. Like, who gonna take us home? So.
No, without question. No, that's what it is. Like, listen, I'll drop you off, but listen, you
I'm not
doing both. I ain't dropping you off and picking you up. Are you crazy right now?
Yes.
No, without question. So we're gonna start a little segment I like to call This or That. You know what I'm saying? This is where I'm just gonna give you two options, and all you gonna do is tell me the option and why.
Okay.
Now, this is not pizza or burgers. This is not white paper or yellow paper.
Is deep questions.
You know what I'm saying? We gonna unpack. First, this or that. Speak your mind or stay silent.
Honestly, as soon as you said, I didn't even have to hear the second option. I don't know if it's a girl thing or a me thing, but I'm the type of person, I love to speak my mind. Like, and I'm not that type of person, how like people go on social media and like every day, like on their story, like they have to like share about this opinion or like this going on in the world or like this on the Shade Room. Not like that, but I'm the type of person like, I don't want to like apply it to a relationship, but like if I have something to say, like I'm going to say it. And yeah, it's either like you like it or you don't, Like some people, love that. Some people, like love that communication. And some people are like, oh my God, like this girl always got something to say.
Sometimes
but
it's
like, yeah, it's like you said, you might have said a word. Like you said, it can be intimidating for some people. So yeah, but no, I'm always type to speak my mind. Especially like if something is wrong, I'm quick to hold on, wait, because no.
No, I feel it.
So yeah.
No, I feel it. I completely agree. Listen, I ain't finna say sorry.
For what? Like, no, let me tell you what's going on.
Are you kidding me? No. One thing, listen, that's why I need a mic in front of me because
I'm going to pay me to stay quiet. Like, I wouldn't take $1 million a year to not speak my mind. I'm
no.
that type of person.
You got to speak the mind. Like, I know for a fact there was no profession I could even get into if I wasn't talking. Like that was the one problem with me because like on my report card it'll be
oh my
you know
God, I was
student,
about to say that.
He just talks too much.
If my mom said, she'd be like, my mom, it was so bad. You know, like at Brown Deer, the teachers there, they would let your parents come in. Like, if you get in trouble for talking to school, oh, yeah. And, like, my mom, she's the type, she'll be like, okay, yeah. You know, like, she wouldn't tell me, but she'll write the teacher, like, okay, Sydney's in trouble for talking again. Don't worry. I'll be there later to come sit in her class. And it was so embarrassing. But, like, it's like, that's the only thing that I got in trouble for at school, really, was talking. Like, I couldn't stay quiet.
Yeah, no, talking. Hey, listen, that was the story of my life from elementary, middle school, high school. Now, so now all them teachers who trying to get me in trouble.
Y'all see Jason now.
Exactly.
Calling my mom every time. I can't talk.
Like,
we can't talk. That's the craziest thing that you can get in trouble for at school. Talking.
I'm in trouble for being engaged and active with my fellow classmates?
That's crazy.
Now look at me. Talking.
Look at me now. Chris Brown.
Man, so, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, all them teachers. I don't want to name y'all off.
Yeah, we know.
But I could.
They'll see this.
I could. Yeah, because them teachers be watching. Them Brown Deer teachers be watching. I got them on Facebook. I got some of them on Facebook. They be tapping in.
Hey,
that's not even the last one. We didn't even get to the second one.
That was the first one.
All of that, good. That was great. Live in the moment or plan for the future?
I would say both, but if I had to choose.
You have to choose.
I would say live in the moment.
Why?
Because if you are always thinking about like the next thing, I feel like you'll never appreciate where you are now. You got to appreciate the journey, appreciate every day. So, yeah.
That get hard, though.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yes. Especially, we were just talking about that, especially like when you're like not like where you want to be.
Exactly.
I forgot who was saying it. They're like, yeah, you know, like I'm not like where I want to be in life. And I'm like, you know, like you have to, this your journey. Like, and I feel like we put so much pressure on ourselves to be, you know, that's why I say like I just try to live in the moment because otherwise you'll press yourself too much and stress yourself out. So just live in the moment. Take every day. And
you won't understand the beautifulness, the amazingness that's happening right now. One of my best friends, one of my brothers, Jay Gentry, he went to Brown Deer as well. Mm-hmm. Love my brother. He told me the thing that's stopping you from getting to where you want to go, the gap in between. So this is where you at, this is where you want to go. This little gap is called discipline. What's stopping you from getting to where most people where they want to go, and I struggle with it. Everybody struggle with it.
Right, me too.
It's discipline, bro. It's hard. It's hard to work out every day.
I was just the first thing I thought about. I'm like,
listen, I go a week. You know how
I go a day. I go a day,
and then
the rest day that lasted 2 or 3 weeks.
I don't know. I'm chilling.
Yes,
I'm chilling. So no, discipline is definitely hard, but the good thing is you got to just keep going. And it's about getting better 1% every day.
Yes, and I feel like I said, like appreciating where you are, that'll help. Like living in the moment, that helps you appreciate where you are. And if I find myself, you know, like getting like discouraged, like if you feel discouraged, if anybody out there, you know, feels discouraged or just like down, look at your life now versus like what it was maybe, you know, 5 years ago, 2 years, and you'll see I'll sit in my house, I'll sit in my apartment, and, you know, like, I don't have any kids. So it's just, like, me and my puppy and, like, nice apartment. You know, I'm like, I have an apartment, I have a car to drive. I'm only 21, I got a business. And you sit and you'll realize, like, these were once prayers. I was once praying to have my own house. I was once praying to have a successful business. I was once praying to, you know, be able to, you know, like live on my own and things like that and be able to pay my own bills. So it's like those were once prayers and it's happening now. So that helps me stay grateful. I'm like, wow, like I spoke this all into existence. So yeah, just live in the moment.
What you just said is
literally
precisely to the T. Cause like I sit and I think the same shit. Cause I got a dog too. But the thing is, growing up, I couldn't have a dog because they was like, you're not gonna be able to take care of that dog, and I ain't taking care of that dog. Right. So I never had a dog. But I always wanted a dog. And I always wanted a nice car. 'Cause I was always driving beaters, bro. I was always in the beaters, bro.
Yes.
Them 03
Right.
Pontiacs
Honda
and 05 Toyota Like, I was in these beaters, bro. I wanted a nice car. I wanted my own apartment, my own place to live.
Yes.
So it's like you look up and you like, dang, bro.
Like, it's all here.
You got all of that right now, and yet you still feeling like you missing something. You got everything that you got, but yet you still feel like you missing something. Bro, that's all in your head. That's the illusion. You have everything. Whatever the thing that you think you missing is fake. It's not there. You're gonna be forever chasing that missing item, that missing thing. There's nothing ever going to come to save you. Look at where you at right now. Just appreciate it. Like Miss Sydney said.
That's the best thing to do.
Last this or that. Be remembered forever or make a difference now?
Be remembered forever. Because
Why?
when you look at, I don't know, like most of the people that, were like successful or great, like we all know who they are.
Michael Jackson.
That's the first person I thought of. I'm like, that's somebody like everybody's going to remember. It's like, you want to live on like that. Like people are always going to be talking about it, so yeah. Like, if I die, God forbid, if I die tomorrow. But it's like, like, people like, dang, like, y'all remember, like, Sydney used to cook. She made, like, some of the best food that I ever had, So, yeah, I would definitely want to be remembered forever. That's the goal, too, as well. So.
And what I would say is, listen, in order to be remembered forever, you got to make a difference now. Yeah. The reason Michael Jackson is remembered forever because he made a difference during his time. Yes. You feel what I'm saying? And what you doing now? You making a difference now. So, that's all that matters. You will be remembered forever. Yes. And that's why you become a legend.
Thank you.
That's how you become a legend. Last segment of the day, I like to call it a deep dive, and that's just when I ask, listen, I'm a thinker. I just be thinking. That's all I do. So I'm going to hit you with this question. I just like to get my guest's opinion on it. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
The deep dive today is, how can we ensure a better world for future generations? How can we make sure Lil Trinity, my cousin who want to be a chef, have a better place? How can we make sure Lil Bobby, who want to get into media, has the opportunity? How do we make sure that kids believe in themselves? That's a tough question because I'm still trying to figure out the answer. I can have ideas in my head, but when I think about how we can make the world better, is that like through teaching them more? Is that one, personally, I think teaching finances will help
definitely
dramatically. But what are some ideas what is something you think?
I feel like everything, like they say, probably like starts in the home. It's all about the parents, I honestly do feel like. And I don't have kids, so y'all please don't jump
They
down
gonna
my throat.
hop on you.
It's very hard.
You ain't got no kids.
It's very hard to talk about kids, like with people that do have kids, because they're like, well, like you don't know anything. But I do feel like, and I seen this lady like talking about this on social media literally like yesterday. She was like, we'll say, like, what's wrong with these kids in society or like this and this, or like who's raising these kids? And she's like, we are, So, and she was a mom. I know I'm not y'all. She said it, y'all. But
exactly.
yeah,
She
so
quoting a mom.
Yes, I feel like, it starts in the home, like how you were raised. And I always say, like, I seen this post and I seen another post on y'all. Yeah. And it just said, it was talking about like being grateful from like how you were raised. So yeah, I do feel like it all starts in the home. We have to teach these kids, like respect, manners, but times have changed. We gotta get back to old time ways.
You gotta put these kids back in the church.
I was just about to say, put them in the choir. Put these kids in we sung in every choir. But yeah, like it starts with the home, and especially like when it comes to like chasing their dreams and things, definitely like pour into your kids, like whatever it is that they want to do, support them wholeheartedly in it. Like my parents are my biggest support. They're at every pop-up. They'll probably be at the pop-up on Sunday. We have a pop-up in Canada coming up. My mom will be there. She'll like, that's what I'm like, support your kids in every single thing.
You just said this like, it's like, what do you mean?
What
do you mean you have a pop-up in Canada?
We have a pop-up.
So you about to go to
Sydney Serving, y'all, has a pop-up shop. Yes, in Canada. So it's at this bar. We went, my sister Kennedy.
Yeah, Kennedy. We graduated together. Yeah.
Yes. So Kennedy, she's in Costa Rica right now. Kennedy be on the road.
Oh, that's hard. I go crazy.
So like we went to Canada back in February for her birthday. And it's crazy. Like, I really do. I talk about God a lot because I feel like everything, like, really is just like.
Everything is God is everything.
Yes,
yeah.
like, everything happened for a reason. God makes everything happen for a reason. So we went to Canada for Candy's birthday. It was just me and her. And we were, like, trying to go to this, like, club or, like, bar, lounge area, whatever, like, that, like, somebody recommended. And Candy had to, like, use the bathroom or something. They didn't, like, have a bathroom, or it was, like, something weird. So we went next door to this bar. It's called the Decor Bar in Toronto, like, downtown Toronto. And we were like, my sister was like, can she use the bathroom or whatever? And we're like, yeah, blah, blah. They were like, but you have to buy something. And then I'm like, okay, like, I'll buy her something. Because, it's my sister. I'm like, okay, like, she just needs to use the bathroom. So she went to go use the bathroom or whatever. Like, we ended up talking to the people. We stayed there for, like, 3 hours. Mind you, this wasn't even the place that we intended to go.
That's crazy.
And we talked about them. We talked with them for a few hours. And, I was just, like, talking about my business. That's another piece of advice I would give to. Like, don't be scared to be an advocate for yourself. You have to be your biggest, supporter. Don't be scared to talk about yourself. So we were just, like, talking about business and, like, what I do. And he was like, oh, my God, like, we don't have that type of food here. I don't know if anybody watching been to Canada, but it's a lot of, like, different cultures. But, like, the food that I was showing them, they were like, like, I've never had this before and this and that. And back then, we, like, mentioned it. I don't know if it was, like, a joke or we were just, like, throwing it in the air. And he was like, like, if you ever, like, want to come back, like, do a pop-up, like, I would love to do it. They didn't serve food in that bar. So, y'all, when I tell you, everything lined up, it was so crazy. It was so perfectly. So, yes, we will be going to Canada. It's next week, Thursday. Actually go out there for about a few days, 5 or 6 days. Come back home. The pop-up is 2 days. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it.
That's legendary, bro.
It is. That's what I'm saying. Like, I never would have thought that it would be this.
15-year-old Sydney, when she think she out where she at now.
She would be so proud.
That's all that matters.
Honestly.
That's honestly
yes.
all that matters. Well, Sydney, I want to thank you.
Thank you.
This
for
was an
having
amazing
me.
day,
So
an
grateful to be
amazing
here.
episode. I told you once we get in there, it's gonna be a normal conversation. It's gonna be light.
Yeah, I was nervous for no reason. Y'all make sure to come on Jason's show.
You know what I'm saying? Tap in.
Tap in with the Jason show. This
You
is the
feel what I'm
best
saying?
show.
Come
ever.
on, man. You heard it first from
Best
the best
show.
the best chef sitting here right
In the
now.
world.
Come on now. You already know. But when I point to you, I just need you to say we catch him. Throw a
catch
football, we catch him.
Throw a football.
No.
Say throw
No. All you gotta do is say we catch him.
like this.
When I point to you, just be like, we catch him.
Oh, okay. Don't do this.
You can do that. Yeah, you can do whatever you want to do. No
Okay.
bullshit. Like, I'll just mean catch. But yeah, no. Whenever I point at you, just say, we catch him.
Okay. Cool.
And you just got done watching another episode of Dream Catchers Presents the Jason Smith Show, where we don't chase dreams. Nah.
We catch them.
We catch them.
You can hold me down, but no, you can't stay. Sooner or later, I'ma get my way. You can try to block, just know you gon' fall. They say for me to shine, I gotta